guys, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. Today we will talk about our travel photography. It's summertime, so I decided to retouch a few images I took during my travels in Adobe Lightroom Classic. So guys, let's start. I have opened Adobe Lightroom Classic and also I have opened my demo collection. Here I have my image I would like to start with. Right click on this image, I will create virtual copy, and now I will switch to develop module. In develop module, first of all, I will enable profile corrections, just like that. And also I would like to fix my horizon line. I will scroll down, and in upright workspace I will click on in transform workspace I will click on auto, just like this. Now I will bring down exposure, just like that, and I will increase contrast. Beautiful. Also, I will move shadow slider slightly, guys, to the right, and I will bring blacks down. Why I'm moving shadow slider to the right and blacks slider to the left, I will explain it just in a second. I'm moving a shadow slider to the right just because I don't want to have unwanted shadow effect in my image. So moving my shadow slider to the right will help me to eliminate unwanted shadows. If I will move my blacks slider to the right, I will apply this ugly white effect to my image. If I will move my blacks slider all the way to the left, I will apply very ugly black effect to my image. If I will move my blacks slider slightly to the left, particularly in this example, I will apply more drama to my image, and this is what I was looking for, just like that. Now let's talk about a texture. Very beautiful new texture slider, clarity and dehaze sliders as well. If I will move my dehaze slider all the way to the right, I will apply this ugly effect to my image. Plus to that, dehaze slider will add unwanted color effect to your image. So I'm always applying small steps to my retouching step by step. So I will move my dehaze slider, guys, slightly to the right, about +4. Same with clarity slider, slightly to the right, about +3. What about our beautiful new texture slider? If I will move my texture slider to the left, I will apply this dreamy effect to my image. In particular, in this example, I will apply blurry effect to my sky, to my sun, and I'm not looking for this effect in this image. So I will move my texture slider slightly, guys, slightly to the right, just like that, and I applied more texture to my image. I applied more drama to my image. And guys, this is particular what I want. This is what I wanted to share with you in this image retouching. Let's preview before and after. Guys, just with a few clicks we apply dramatic changes to our image. We started with this nothing special image, and we finish with this very beautiful dramatic image. And now I will be back to my library, and here I have another image I would like to work with. Let me scroll it up. Here I have my image I took a few years ago in Iceland. Right click and I will create a virtual copy. Now I will switch to develop module, and first of all, as usual, I will enable profile correction. Just like that. Guys, in this image I would like to apply different effects to my sky and to my grass. To apply different effects, I will switch to graduated filter, just like that. I will click on new, I will click color in effects, and I will apply gradient filter to my sky, just like that. Here I will move my temperature slider slightly guys, to the left, and now I applied very nice blue effect to my sky. I will bring exposure down, just like that, and I will increase contrast slightly, guys, slightly. I will move highlights slider to the right. Moving my highlights slider to the right will help me to bring drama to my sky. I will move blacks slider slightly to the right, to the left, I'm sorry. What about texture, clarity, and dehaze sliders? In this example, guys, I will move my texture slider to the left, and texture slider helps me to apply dreamy effect to my sky, and I love this dreamy effect in applied to my sky, particularly in this image, guys. I will move the haze slider slightly, guys, to the right, and same with clarity. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. And I will click OK to accept my sky. Let's ask Adobe Creative Director what he thinks about this image.
Make it more interactive.
Okay, we will make it.
It feels too advertising.
Oh, come on, we will make it more interactive right now. Let's switch back to my gradient filter. And now I would like to apply a very nice bright green effect to my grass. I would like to bring all freshness back to my image. So using my gradient filter, I will apply color effect, just like that. I will apply gradient filter to my grass. And here, I will move my temperature slider slightly, guys, slightly to the right. So I applied more warm effect to my grass. I will increase exposure slightly. I will increase contrast. I will move my blacks slider, guys, slightly to the right, to the left, I'm sorry, about -2. Now let's talk about texture, clarity, and dehaze sliders again. In this example, I will move my texture slider to the right about +31. And now I have all texture back to my grass. Same with dehaze, slightly to the right, and clarity as well. I love everything about this effect I applied to my grass. Maybe I will move exposure up just slightly, just like that, and I'm happy with this image. Just a few last steps. I will move exposure up slightly, guys, just like that. And as you can see, I have all dark spots on my sky, in my sky, just because I had very dirty camera sensor, but I can fix it just in a second here in Lightroom. I will switch to my spot removal tool, and I will paint over these spots just like that, and voila, Lightroom fixed everything for me. Let's preview before and after. This is before, nothing was special, and this is after, and once again we have very nice artistic effect applied to our image, and I love it a lot. And I will be back to my library one more time, and here I have another image I would like to work with. Let's click example on this mountains image. I will switch to develop module, and here first of all I will enable profile correction as usual. I'm always start with enable profile correction. I can fix white balance. If I will click on this eyedropper tool, I can fix my white balance, but I like my white balance as it is now. But once again, I would like to apply different effect to my sky and to my mountains. I will switch back to my gradient filter. I will click on New, and in Effects I will click on Color again, and I will apply gradient filter to my sky, just like that. Here I will bring temperature down, just like that, not too much. I will bring exposure down, not too much, guys, just like that. And I will bring black slider to the left. Here I would like to move my texture slider to the left to apply dreamy effect to my sky, and I love my sky right now. I even will not move my dehaze slider because I don't want to apply dehaze to my sky. Without dehaze effect applied to my sky, particularly in this image, I have a dreamy effect in my sky, and this is what I was looking for. I will accept my all changes in here, and now let's talk about all greens color in our mountains. I will switch back to my gradient filter. I will click on New. In Effects I will switch to colors again, and I will apply gradient filter to my mountains, just like that. First of all, I will move temperature slider to the right, and voila, guys, look at this. In one click, we applied dramatic effect to our mountains. Now we have more freshness in our grass. I will move exposure slider slightly, guys, slightly to the right, just like that, and I will move black slider to the left, just like that. With my grass, guys, I would like to have more texture, so I will move my texture slider slightly to the right, and voila, I'm happy with my grass. Now I would like to add more exposure to my entire image, just like that, and I'm happy with this image. Let's preview before and after. This is before and this is after. Guys, just with a few clicks, we applied dramatic changes to our image, just with a few clicks. And this is a magic of Adobe Lightroom. And this is what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for being with me. Super appreciated your time and all your support. If you have any questions, just ask. I will be more than happy to answer to any of your questions. And I will see you later. Bye. Say bye.
It feels too advertising.
Okay, guys. Bye. See you later.